Hi, and welcome to my Floss Tube, not Floss Tube video. Today, let's see, this is Bianca. She is raring to go. She wants to get down. I have 3 more weeks with these puppies, and I can't wait till they go. It is a lot of work. See, she's a wiggle butt, but she's a really pretty dog. She's got little white socks on the back, and she's got a long white stocking and kind of a bigger stocking on her other leg. She's really a pretty girl. Somebody's going to be very lucky to have these puppies. It's not going to be me. So let me put Bianca, my sister-in-law's name is Blanca, and I keep calling this puppy Blanca, but it's Bianca. 4 puppies were named from the Shakespeare play Othello. There's one tricolor in the mix, and he is Othello. And then there's Iago, and then there's Bianca, and there's Emilia. Emilia is the smallest. Emilia and Bianca are females, and Othello and Iago are males. Yep, aren't you? Oh, she's such a good girl. You're such a good girl, huh? She's such a good girl. Kisses. Puppy kisses. Okay, I'll put her back. Then I'll come back because I'm going to show you my collection of BAPS. Okay. All my usual disclaimers. Old house. It's New York. It's still cold. My furnace will run, and I'm sitting right here where the furnace returns are, so I'm sorry about that. The dogs are all milling around, waiting to see what excitement I have planned now. But really, I'm going to show you my collection of hay charts. I have a couple of Scarlet Quints. I have a couple of, I think, Dimension Gold, full coverage, and maybe some other things, I'm not sure. I didn't count my Mill Hill kits because they're so small, although they are full coverage. And if you stay tuned to the end, I do have a little bit of haul, very little, and a little Poco announcement. This is the week before Easter. It's Monday, March, I think 25th, 26th. I know next Sunday is April 1st, and it is Easter. And I thought I would show you my last white rabbit that I made. And making her is also a prior video on my channel. And you can see she's all decked out. This is a handcrafted bunny. I sewed her. She's my own pattern. And her eyes are hand sculpted. And she's actually made out of sweatshirt fleece. What you're looking at is the wrong side of sweatshirt fleece. And she has a satin stitch nose. And I think she's rather adorable. And that's her back view. And she has a box pleat in the back of her very pretty dress. And let's see if I lift her dress without being too immodest. You will see that she has a lace trimmed net slip. She has articulated legs. She can stand and sit. And on those big old rabbit feet, she's got some really pretty white sandals that are jewel and pearl encrusted. And one of the reasons I haven't done a lot of stitching this week is because I have a very big urge to make another doll or two and get back into my polymer clay, and the list is endless. So we will see what we shall see, but I'm just going to have my Easter bunny standing right here next to me. Let's see. So, apps. I do like large charts. There's no getting around it. I'm having a hard time stitching anything else. So, that being said, let me show you my collection. I have 29 heids. And one of the charts that I'm going to show you, I just purchased with their Easter 25% off sale. First, I will show you my full coverage, my own chart, Jabbar. That's a chart that I created myself. My granddaughter says he looks freaky. I haven't gotten back to him, but I think he's adorable. So that's my lead-off full coverage chart, Jabbar, because I love him. And then the newest Haid chart that I have is a story keep, and it's Rise of the Witches by Lisa Parker. And just look at that cat with a ghostly tree, and it has a pentagram in the branches, and in that glass ball is the witches. And I just think that that is too cool. Had to have it. Picked it up. Happy I did. And then for the only stitching that I've done this week, I had lost Michael. I couldn't find him. And that was the one that I wanted to stitch on all last week, and I couldn't find him. But I found him, and I found him just before I made this video, so I've searched for him for 2 days. Sometimes I wonder about myself. Okay, this one is, let me find the picture. This one is also, it's by Irina Garmashova, who also does wonderful cat charts. And this is In the Garden Shed. And I've been working on this one for a while. This is on 18 count Magic Guide, I think. It's 18 count. And it's 2/1 10th stitch. And I'm not doing too bad on this. I'm kind of happy with my progress. Right side up, oh, upside down. I've been doing that a lot lately. So anyway, there it is. And you can see there's that coffee pot that's there. There's 3 lanterns, a red one, a blue one, and a green one. There's a yellow cat. That's a bottle of something. Then that last green is a Miracle Grow type plant food thing. And that black on this part right here is another cat. And I am just so happy with that. And I showed it to my granddaughter Jacqueline, and I said, do you know what that is? And she says, no, but it looks like you've done a lot. And I said, I have. I said, and it's all this top corner right here. This handle of the scissors is coming in, and the top of that birdhouse, the back of the yellow cat, all the way over to this over here. But I still have all that to go. Big charts, big projects. I really love this one though. I could say something funny and say, oh, maybe I'll have it done this year, but I don't think so. Too many other things to stitch. Too many other things to do. Maybe this lifetime. But I will enjoy working on it. And I will bring you along on that journey. So that was In a Garden Shed. And I have a basket of things over here. And so hopefully as I empty it out, I don't have a huge mess falling over on my table. Let's see. This is the Cheshire Cat. This is one that I started and then I messed up on, and instead of fixing it, I just started it over. And it's Cheshire Cat by Sheila Ray Ann, and it's only black and white, and I think there's only 16 colors. And it's really great. I like this one a lot too. So what? Oh, puppy, puppy, puppy. And that's as far as I've gotten on that Cheshire Cat. But I'll get back to it soon, and I I have a lot of fun doing it. Okay, I'm back. Puppies are wonderful, but they are a lot of work. And these little guys are amazing. Oh, and there goes Vixen. I am going to persevere. The next one I have is The Witching Hour, and that is also by Lisa Parker. And that's an ornament size. And I had started having really good progress on this one until I stopped to go to my garden shed. And I have the needle minder from Heaven and Earth Designs too. That's how far I've gotten on that one. And this is a little bit strange because the black I'm using is a pearl cotton. And the rest of it is 2 over 1/10 stitch. I do like my projects though, just like everybody. Let's see. Next up is a chart that I've started and I haven't gone back to, and I don't know why, because I really like this one too. I think I started this in that 13 for Halloween that we were doing in October on Instagram. And that's what that looks like so far. I should probably show you the picture. It's by Leslie Ann Ivory. And it's Leslie's, some of the glare off, Leslie's Cats at Halloween. And yeah. And that's just on 25 count Joe Blend. And I really do need to get back to this because I do like it. It is really pretty. I love that black and white border around, or black and orange border around it. Very pretty. And then another one of my favorites that I've started and I really need to get back to. Let's see if I can find the piece. Yep. Is, pull it out, I'm sorry. There they are. It's simply meant to be Jack Skellington and Sally and Zero the dog, the ghost dog, and Mr. Oogly Boogly and the moon. I think that is very pretty. And it's a mini. Really cool. And that's where I am on that, just the upper corner. Upper corner in black, coming down into the moon, so the colors will change shortly. And here's a chart that I used. I don't have the piece in here. I'm going to have to pause again and go get the piece that goes with a mini wizard. And that's by Ciro Marchetti. And I love Ciro Marchetti's artwork. But let me go get that. This is just a mini. It's a piece of the entire piece. This piece I actually keep rolled up in a tube. And get something to put behind it. This I actually used in a Haid challenge last year. I think it was the 4th quarter maybe. And that's how far I've gotten with that. I really like that. And that I am doing 2 over 1/10 stitch also. Going forward I'm doing 1 over 1 full cross. But these I started 2 over 1/10 stitch. Yep. That was the wizard. And I think that those are all of the Haids that I've started. But they're not all the Haids that I have. I have Randall Spangler Mini Afternoon Tea, which I think is one of the first ones that I bought from Haid. Love that. And you may remember my Mini Manhattan Wonderland. I bought that around, I don't know if it was January or around Christmas, at one of their sales. I love that. That is beautiful. And they actually have the fabric in there for that one. And then I have a quick stitch, and that's Merlin. And that's by Linda Ravenscroft. Isn't that beautiful? And I also have his nemesis, Morgan Le Fay. And then I can, well, these aren't Haid's, so I'm going to show these after. This is artwork by Scott Gustafson, and that's my marching mice, and I'm going to do Theodore here, my Theodore. And then this is, I have it in Earth Design, this is the ornament of Villeneuve. And then I also bought the Story Keep of King Coda. And then this is the Mini Garden Gate by Amy Stewart. Oh, I don't think I said King Coda. Yeah, I did say. That's also Amy Stewart. And then also I bought the Lion of Judah. Lion of Judah by Jeff Haney. And then I have this Heaven and Earth Designs. It's an ornament, and it's a long winter's nap. And see, Santa has a kitty cat. And then I also have the Amazing Animal Kingdom. This is the full-size chart that's 700 by 535 stitches, which makes it 28 inches wide by 21 3/8 inches high on 25 count fabric. Might be a while before I attempt that one. Or I might just do sections of it. I haven't decided, but I love the chart. And then this is a mini of The Secret Garden by Amy Stewart. And I got two in this one. This is artwork by Jenna Della Grottaglia Maldonado. This is the challenge for number 2. It's one of the prizes. It's a quick stitch. And it is, what's it called? Avalon? It's called Avalon. And then I also, the 4th quarter challenge, I got artwork by Amy Stewart, and it is, no, I can't think what this is. I will just show it to you. It's by Amy Stewart. It's beautiful. And I have the Heaven and Earth Designs ornament, the Ye Old Craft Room by Ciro Marchetti. And that's just a little section of Ye Old Craft Room. Okay, where was I? The Ye Old Craft Room by Ciro Marchetti, sorry. And if you look at this closely, it's an old like Singer sewing machine, one of the treadle ones, and hanging over it is a mouse, and sleeping underneath it is a cat. I just think that is so cute. And then I have this, it's a mini. I'm going to take it out of the plastic. That's Queen Elizabeth, and Ginger Gerald Stitcher is working on this one right now. And to go with Queen Elizabeth, I had requested that Napoleon Bonaparte we put out as a mini, so he did that and I bought it. That's Napoleon Bonaparte. Also by Christina Hess. I don't think I said that Queen Elizabeth is also by Christina Hess. And another one by Christina Hess is mini and of green sleeves. And of sleeves. And of sleeves. Her dress is green. I love it. And then I also have, let's see, I don't know. Yep, I do. Here's a surprise. This I don't have in, I didn't buy as a PDF download, but I purchased the chart. And this is the Cat Double Bookshelf. And that is Ronald Spangler. And it's a Zahid. Isn't that adorable? I think it's beautiful. And of course, not to be outdone, I also bought his Double Dog Bookshelf. Because, hey, I am crazy. And I also bought another Haid, and this is the Book of Dog Talk. It's by Babette Vandenberg. I think the picture's a little orange there. It's just my printer. But it's a Wally with glasses reading a book. Oh my goodness. Too cool. And then, I think that's it for Haids. And I did buy these online. This one I got from Love My Stitch. An 18 count Ada. This one will be 34 inches wide by 25 inches high. This is another one I think I will do in sections. But this is my Walt Disney theme one. And it's like stained glass. And in the middle is Fantasia, Mickey. And then there's all kinds of Disney tales, Disney fairy tales in other sections. And not that this is full coverage, but to go along with this, from the Stitch Line shop, I bought the In This House We Do Disney. So I thought I might stitch that up and then do this in sections to put around it. Thought that might be kind of cool. And then of course, I haven't started the Disney stuff though, but I have started this one. This is my Marvel chart with all of the superheroes there in the Marvel logo. And this I'm not doing too badly on, I guess. I've gotten that much done. And I think this is the Incredible Hulk. Not sure what that lower corner is yet, but so that's fun. I've got to get back to it. See, showing all of these to you guys is making me want to stitch on them all too. Someday. And of course, would a cat lover's cross-stitch lover collection be complete without Frederick the Literate? I used to have a Fred, only he was a yellow and white cat. But Frederick the Literate. Yep, and that is the kit. All this stuff is with it. I just have to do it. I may even attempt it on the Black Ada. I don't know. And then I have my Scarlet Quizzes are next in line. And this is the freebie pattern of the rose. And that's, yeah, you can read it. But it's beautiful. And this is the one that I bought. I haven't started this one yet. This goes along with my 18-year-old almost white goldfish. I thought I should do a cross stitch in his honor too. And then I have Inky Coleman Designs. This is Evening Rehearsals. I just love that. And I have 3 things I want to buy from her, but I'm trying to resist because I already have more than I can ever stitch. I have definitely exceeded my life expectancy. And then, not to be, this is a Tilton Crafts Candy Cross Stitch, and it is Hocus Pocus. And I think it's got, no, I guess Bixby's not there. Just the 3 sisters and a levitating jack-o'-lantern. And then I have some smaller things. I have a Riolis cross stitch. It's that I started, and then I have to restart it because I use wool floss, and I was having some problems because it came with 18 count Ada or 14 count, I'm not sure. I want to start this over on some different fabric. But yeah, cats. And then I also have, you'll remember that I did the Queen of Hearts for my sister-in-law for Christmas the year before last. So my daughter had bought me the Jack of Clubs as a Christmas gift, I think, from Amazon. And that's a Mill Hill kit. But it's one that has fabric. And then you'll remember these because I just bought these. These are the DMC Disney Winnie the Pooh kits. Unsorted floss. Not my favorite. And then I have, last but not least, in my big full coverage charts, this is actually a petite. It's the Glow Collection Petite, and it's a Kiss for Snowman. And I just think that's just beautiful. I love the colors in it. Oh, and you know what? That's not last. But I did just show these the other week. And that is the Christmas puppy that if it was gray would look like Vixen. And the Christmas puppy that if it was just black and white would look like Rowdy. And then, last but not least, Dachshund Christmas and Puppy Dachshund Christmas. And I think that's a pretty good collection. I think I really need to get going because I still have a huge binder full of stuff. I have quite a few lavender and laces and Nora Corbett's. And I don't know, more stuff than you can count. I'm just moving some stuff back into my bin so I don't knock it all over the floor. Oh yes, and I also have, which I haven't started, and it's full coverage, is my diamond painting chickens. And this is how I have my gems sorted. They actually sell these as a 2-pack on Amazon. And then I just put the numbers, open the top. It comes with little containers, and I just wrote the numbers. There's groups of 4, and I just wrote the numbers on top of the containers. I only have one container that doesn't close very well. But the top of the lid closes it pretty well. Thank you, Sarah. And let's see. So I did make a few purchases, which I will share with you. You saw my When Witches Rise, The Rise of the Witches. That was my Hay purchase. And then I also made an order from 123 Stitch. And it wasn't all stitching stuff, because what I wanted was Lizzie Kate's Sampling Christmas, and we'll get back to that in a minute. And I ordered Octopus's Garden. I don't have the Blackbird one. I've got the Strawberry Fields, and I've started Yellow Submarine, but I wanted to get Octopus's Garden. I really like these. I have a friend who's a huge fan, a huge Beatles fan, that he would go crazy if he knew they were cross-stitch charts. And then for people who don't know that 123 Stitch isn't all cross-stitch, it's not all cross-stitch. I bought quite a few other things from 123 Stitch along with my stitching stuff. And these are foiled decoupage, so they make like a 3D picture. And they're stickers, and you build them up to make a complete picture. And I had these for 89 cents. And they're really kind of pretty as ornaments or cards. So I got this Christmas one that has white bells and poinsettias. And then I got this one, which is a gorgeous valley, spring in the valley type of a picture. It's really pretty. And I'm not showing these very well, I'm sorry. Then I got two Easter ones, which are adorable. I mean, adorable. So I hope I'm getting enough of the glare off. But look at those bunnies. And then you get down to the bottom, and it's Easter basket with little orange chicks. Aren't they cute? Isn't that cute? And then this one, look at that. That's the Easter bunny and some pretty flowers. Look at that. And chicks pulling a cart of the Easter bunny. Yay! Yeah, these are just adorable. I love these things. Anyway, so I bought those. And then I showed you a picture of my grandson that I had printed out. And they also sell these photo folders. And they're really kind of cool. I haven't opened this yet. Doesn't look like it's a fold over one. But anyway, it's like lightweight mat board. And it opens, let me open it. Gotta open it sometime. And there's two of them in the plastic. So there's two. And they have a nice, delicate border. And there's two of them. But you open it up, and it's like the folders that you get your proofs in, or your final pictures, like old school pictures used to come. So this is a frame, so the picture can slide in there. And I saw these and I thought, wow, I need those, because I'm going to decorate them, and I'm going to put a picture inside each of them, and then they can sit on my shelf and be beautiful decorated pieces with my favorite pictures in them. So I just thought those were going to be lovely. And they weren't expensive. I like it. And then, from Technique Tuesday, I got these stamps. And they made me laugh. So, I always wanted to write these on things I made. It says, yep, I made this. Don't throw it out. It says, styled by. And then it says, made with love, the good kind. And it also says, 100% handmade. Would you like an autograph? I just laughed. So I thought, yep, so this will go on my cards. I'll really have a good time with that. So I told you that I had ordered Christmas sampling, Lizzie Kate Christmas sampling from 123 Stitch. And And I didn't get it. I sent them an email because what they said to me was another Easter Quicket. And I already had one. I haven't started it. I want to start it. Probably will start it, but they sent me another one. And the good thing about this, because it was their mistake, they told me to keep it, and they were just going to send me the Christmas sampling. So the way it goes is I now have a second copy of Lizzie Kate's Quicket, and not only do I have the chart, but it has the charm in it. And that little charm goes right there. So what I'd like to do is do a very small POCO, just this little chart with the charm giveaway. And don't say giveaway. If you say giveaway, I just won't include you in the giveaway. Just tell me, do you plan to eat home and cook, or do you plan to go out to eat for Easter? And if you don't celebrate, what is your plan for Sunday? Yeah. So I hope that everyone is having a, oh, how long am I going to leave this open? Easter is April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. So I'm going to leave this open until April 14th. April 14th, I will close the drawing and I will pick a winner. I will mail this anywhere. I will mail it internationally. So if you're interested in Lizzie Kate's Quicket, this is Easter sampling. Let me know by answering that question. What is your plan for Sunday? Dinner in or dinner out? So, yeah, that's it for me. The puppies are getting rambunctious again, so I guess it's time to wrap it up. Again, be courageous and be kind, and always be colorful. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. It's a lovely community. I love your comments. If you have questions, hey, ask them. I'm always happy to answer them. So, until next time, God bless. Take care. Be well. Bye.